Good morning, everyone. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings, where we talk about all things spiritual and all things manifesting. Hi, my name is Kelly Lunt. I am your host, and I love to come live Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time to bring you guys a fresh channeled message from Spirit. So that way, those of you who can't join live, you still hear a message in the very beginning of the show that will help you get happy, take the next inspired action to receive your manifestation, as well as to receive your manifestation. And those of you who are able to join live, I then like to dive into free mini reads for 30 minutes. Of course, super chats do get priority. So if you're coming live, say hello, let me know you're here. If you're watching the replay, just give me a comment, replay, let me know you're here, let me know you're checking it out. And if you guys would like to develop your spirituality and meet your own spirit guide, or if you would like to master the law of attraction, I'm dropping the link in the live chat right now. If you're on the replay and the live chat replay doesn't show, just go to kellylunt.com/free gifts. And I put together free meditation to take you on a journey to the Temple of the Master so that you can meet your spirit guide, as well as a free mini manifesting course that breaks down all 5 steps of law of attraction. So we will give it just a bit for people to tune in and come on. Hey, Antoinette, I made it. We'll give it maybe just another 20-30 seconds. How are you today? What? You got a question? Oh, okay. Oh, for spirit? All right, should we just jump in? All right, let's get to the general channel message. Being high vibe and being happy is what it's all about, right? Yes and no. And yes, that is what it's all about. But no, in the sense that it's not just about, I'm being high vibe, I'm being happy, let me go whimsically approach my life. I thought a good thought, where's my manifestation? It's taking the ownership that you have control of the action you take. It's taking ownership of a little bit more deliberate focus in your life. And it's taking a little bit of focus that the achievement is what's fun and enjoyable. That it's okay to be happy in the achievement of something. I sold my first house. I passed my first class. I went on a date with a man, and what used to freak me out no longer freaks me out. It's being happy and content with the current life that you had. That's a grounded. I'm happy and content with the current life that I have. It's a good life. It's an enjoyable life. And I'd like to expand in these next couple of areas. Versus, I'm just going to be happy and beam a rainbow out of my chest. You guys are just kind of merging between that being happy and content where you're at, a grounded in your body sense of feeling, versus a display of happiness exuding out of you. Being grounded, happy, present in your body with an intention of, here's the next couple things that I'd like to allow myself to receive. That's the little transition point that many of you are in right now. Hey, JV made it. What's up? Where's Concha? She's always here. Where's Min? Let me focus on Antoinette. I saw her question first. I got some major news at my job yesterday and I have to pivot and refocus really fast. I believe it's all going to work out with getting a new job, paying off debt and love. Can I get reassurance? Whoa, what happened? Whoa. What happened at work, Antoinette? It totally feels like you're gonna be okay. What happened? Was it a major kind of like a group layoff or? Let me get my cards. Yeah, it feels like you're gonna be okay. I'll obviously channel spirit, but. Wow. Why? Hey, Lakesview. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. I'm kind of just being curious right now. Sorry, because that job just seems so steady. Antoinette. Like, obviously, I'm gonna channel spirit for you, but go overseas. What's coming up to my mind is thinking that it's about you didn't want to do that drive and you didn't want to go into the office. You wanted something closer because I remember that was a big deal for you. Yeah, I would be shocked too if I were you. That seemed like such a steady job. That's what's coming to my mind, Antoinette. I remember you for a long time talking about not wanting to drive into the office. It was such a long drive. Okay, do you have any last little comments before I just go to channel spirit for you? And hello, everyone. We are on the free mini reads portion of the show. I'm going to focus on Antoinette's question. So say hello if you're here. If you'd like to meet your own spirit guide or master manifesting, I put together a free meditation and a free mini manifesting course. You can click that link, enter your name and email, and it'll get sent straight to your inbox. And we're just on the free mini read portion. Obviously, of course, super chats get priority. Okay, Antoinette. So anyone who's going through, you got a major news, you're having a tower card moment, and you're like having a 180 in your life. This message will help you. These tend to be synchronistic. But Spirit, what does Antoinette need to hear about? She got some major news at my job yesterday, and I have to pivot and refocus really fast. I believe it's going to work out with getting a new job, paying off debt and love. Can I get reassurance? Yes, you're going to be fine. You're going to be just fine. You feel it, you know it. You're developing that relationship with your inner being. And now it's okay, universe, everything about that job that I liked, here's some that I can recall off the top of my head. And here's some, and you know everything else that I can't recall off the top of my head that I liked about it. And I also know that I would like a shorter commute. I would like to be closer to home. And Antoinette, we're going to tell you why you manifested this. You had the thought of, would I like to be a stay-at-home wife and mom? As well as that job wasn't quite right for you anymore. You were growing a little tired of it, a little agitated. A little lack of career growth for yourself. So it is time for you to move on. You want to be more in your feminine energy so that you're softer in your relationship. Are you willing to admit to us right now that you know that job would have never allowed you to have done that? Aw, JB, thank you for the super chat so much. I appreciate it. Let me finish on Antoinette's though, and then I'm gonna jump straight to you. I have 30 days to find a new job, and they can give me severance. Honestly, this will be a great restart for me. Yeah, you're in it. Hey, Concha didn't make it. This is so true. I do want to be a stay-at-home. What? Well, what Spirit said is that you were testing to see if you would like it. Yes, I knew that. Why do you have exactly 30 days to get the new job? You know how to write resumes. You know how to regulate, meditate, and then go, all right, universe, show me what it feels like to not only be enjoying this stay at home wifey time, as well as be in the new position that pays at least as much as I was making, if not more, ideally more, and closer to home so I could be softer and more in my feminine. Show me what that feels like, and then go send out some resumes. It was a thought for me. Okay, so what else? What else we got for spirit? What else we got for Antoinette spirit? You're gonna be just fine, Antoinette. Okay, Antoinette, why do you only have 30 days? They want that human level question answered first before they talk. I'll be officially let go in 30 days. Okay, so this is, you get a month of pay. So you have a month of pay and you're gonna get a severance? Okay. So you got a month of pay and you got severance. Okay, so what were you guys gonna say? Oh, Antoinette, man. All right, I'm gonna tell you what they're saying. Okay, we very much like the information. Antoinette, we do see it being 42, 45 days if you want a prediction based on your energy as of right now. We think you're going to be kind of quickly shocked at how much you pull some of your energy back and you start refocusing on your personal life, that you will like that little bit of a break. And we think that you're going to be quite surprised at how quickly you're able to get interviews, and you are going to be quite surprised that I interviewed here and this is what it felt like. This is how they treated me. This is what I could tell the vibe will be there. This is what my life outside of work will be like. Oh, look at this place. This is what it will feel like being there. This is how they treated me. This is what my life will be like at home. So we see as of right now, it's going to take a little bit longer than your complete deadline because you're going to really like here's these options. And they're asking, do you see where we're going with that? I think that's what it's going to be like, Antoinette. I think, remember, regulate first, meditate, and then go to intervene. Show me what it feels like to have that dream job where I get to be more in my feminine. I get to be home more. Feel that for 30, 60 seconds, and then go, all right, intervene. Guide me to where I should apply. Guide me to how to write my resume. I'm being guided to just the right words, just the right people. So I think you're gonna do that first and then apply. I think you're gonna be applying. You're gonna get some options coming in. And then I do think you're gonna a week or two of when you're not at this job where you just get to, I think you're gonna feel safe and secure enough because you're gonna have a pipeline. I always built spreadsheets when I was doing regular jobs. Here's all the places I applied to. Here was the follow-up date. Here was the first interview, my notes and my thoughts, second interviewed. So I think you're going to have enough of a pipeline going that you're going to feel safe to enjoy it for a week or two. Yeah, okay. Do we got anything else for Antoinette spirit? You're going to be just fine. You're just now aware of how you manifested it. And more importantly, that job wasn't leading to the lifestyle that you wanted anymore. So this is where you just stay focused on, I do want something closer to home. I loved the benefits. I loved the pay. Universe, I need that just to be happy, just to enjoy my life. And I would like a much shorter commute. I would love, and enjoy a much shorter commute. Give me all of that and a shorter commute because I'd like to be able to have more time to spend at home. I'd like to be more relaxed. I'd like to be more relaxed when I'm out and about shopping. It's not like boom, 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 get it done. It's like I get to enjoy. So I'm going to enjoy the process of falling in love. That job would have never have allowed you to enjoy the process of falling in love. The love is still coming in, and I understand it's going to be okay. The love is still coming in, and it's working out. Yeah. Okay. Are you okay enough with there, Antoinette? Being able to stay at home, mom, is a blessing. Okay, I'm going to go to JV now. JV has the next question. Thank you so much for the super chat, JV. And don't forget, guys, if you would like to meet your own spirit guide or master the law of attraction, there is a link. You will get a free meditation to meet your spirit guide, as well as a free mini manifesting course. Let's see. Yeah, Antoinette, lots of love, man. I'm glad we have a call in 2 days. Just made... Well, if you think spirit guides are demonic, I'm literally channeling spirit guides on this show. So if you think it's demonic, that's what this show is about. So if you want to leave, bye. Okay, Kelly, would it be possible to read his energy about our breakup? Oh, you guys broke up? I'm sorry. Feelings towards me. We'll try and send super chats right now. On my way to drop kids to school. Aw. JV, thank you. Okay, so JV just went through a breakup. Well, Spirit, what do you have to say in general to JV? And then JV, from our perspective, you were sacrificing far too much to stay in a relationship with him. Are you willing to acknowledge that? You were sacrificing far too much to stay in a relationship with him. And your point of focus was always on, does he like me? Does he like me? Instead of on how much you enjoy spending time with him. All right, let me scroll down so I can see your comments. I mean, I don't consider myself a witch. I consider myself a channel. I can relax enough to let spirit flow through me to give messages to people. That's about it. Okay, do we got anything more for JV? So just like you heard Antoinette and how she kind of manifested this little fumble on the human level life, we wouldn't call it a fumble. We would call it her aligning to what she now wants to experience. The same as you. You've been growing on your focus on happiness. I want to be happy. I want to be softer in my body, especially while at home. You're growing in your capacity to receive love and your capacity to be happy, and you're ready to put your happiness at your forefront. And they're asking, do you understand? Oh my God. That is absolutely crazy. Wow, Lakesview. Hey, Karina made it. What's up, Karina? You know, I'm going to share. I don't want to talk about my personal life too much on shows anymore, but I will share that I am getting to know a gentleman right now, and he is completely on the science side of things. And I'm just going to say it was the sweetest thing. Like when there's gemstones, he'll be like, Kelly, how does this gemstone feel to you? And I'm like, what? How did you know to ask me that question? You like it for geology and the science and the minerals of it. And he goes, well, that's why I like it, but that's not why you like it. So how does it feel to you? Do you like that one? Do you want to be holding that one? Or do you like this gemstone and do you want to be holding this gemstone? I was like, what? You know, and then now that it's been like, you know, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 weeks later, I was like, so do you believe in the whole channeling mediumship thing? He was like, no, I don't. And, you know, that first day we met and you were talking to my grandpa for me, I didn't believe it, but I will admit what you were saying was pretty, like, it wasn't, he was like, he didn't finish the sentence. I don't know exactly what he was going to say. He's like, it sounded like it was going to be like it was kind of sounded like what he was said, or it wasn't off. And I just kind of looked at him because it was like, okay, so you don't believe in it. And he just went, but it doesn't matter what I believe. What matters is what you believe, and you like it. And I don't know, man. That hit my heart. Yeah, I'm also a medium. So a medium is who could speak to crossed over loved ones, dead friends. I have Sophie, who's a healing guide, and I have George, who's a guide who likes to help people make money and take action. So it's just more about kind of like, think of it like a fairy godmother. How is Cinderella going to get to the ball? Well, her fairy godmother came in and gave the next steps. So most of my spirit guides tend to be ones that help you heal, feel whole and complete, and help you take action towards receiving a manifestation, or as non-spiritual people call it, achieving a goal. So that tends to be the type of advice that comes out of me. And on my personal side of life, I just also read a lot of psychology books. So a lot of this channel is grounded in psychology, elevated by spirituality. Okay, but I'm trying to focus on JV right now. Although I'm loving the chat. You guys, I'm loving the pop in chat, guys. This is great. Great messages as always. Oh, good, Karina. I'm glad they're helping. I have an interview with BH Real Estate Group. It feels like the right move. Oh, good. God, Concha, look at you. Just always achieving and moving forward. That's beautiful and perfect. You have your differences, but he respects your lane. Yeah, I felt respected. That's how it should be. My partner's getting deeper into spirituality and switching up on me. Christianity. Wow, that guy just wants to drive a wedge between you two. JV, what do you have any more questions, comments? Like, it kind of, where are you at? It kind of sounds like it is kind of time to let him go and let in a guy where you're going to feel even more loved. So do you even want me to focus on your partner at all or anything? Okay, so you do want me to focus on his energy. Most of the time, though, never cared isn't going to come up. Unless it's like a true narcissist, but I think they're like less than 1% of the population, guys. So it's probably not going to come up. Just wanted to like kind of preface it a little bit. So JV, what I'm seeing, he is like hurt and sad, and I would say devastated by the loss of your love for sure. But he is willing to admit and acknowledge that the relationship was very much this is you, this is him. Your energy was always going towards him in the relationship, and his energy was always going forward. Maybe it was something he was achieving or doing or just doing outside of the relationship, but his energy was never coming back towards you. So he's more in a place of like, I feel devastated, I don't have that love around me anymore. But it's also like okay, I can also understand why she finally moved on, left, accepted the ending of it, because I never did this to her. So that's rough, I'm sorry. So he is in a place of like acknowledgement that his energy never came towards the relationship, that he could definitely tell that it was more of a relationship on your end. But for him, it was more of like a roommate ship. I'm so sorry. I don't like saying this messages, guys, but that is what I'm picking up on. It's kind of like he's like, I get it. I understand. I never went back into the relationship and made a relationship. I was like kind of letting her do all the work, all the relationship-y stuff. Hi Dale, I am an intuitive channel and law of attraction expert, so I channel spirit guides for people. It tends to be information that helps you get happy in your life right now. It also tends to be information that helps you take your next step forward in life, so that you are just like achieving the thing. I'm also a law of attraction expert, so I'm really good at helping people find the vibrational frequency of their desire so they can manifest, but I'm also really good with psychology stuff to help you take action to go forward and receive it. Many of my clients who are business owners have doubled and tripled their income without much more work on their end. Many clients have met their dream man. So it's a lot of personal development with a spiritual flair. And I do this show called High Vibe Mornings Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I start the show with a general channeled message from Spirit, and then I move into free mini reads, but of course super chats do get priority. So this show is all things spiritual and all things manifestation. JV, I think, good. I'm glad he acknowledged he'd never admit. It's so nice to hear it from you, Kelly. It's a form of closure for me. Yeah, that would be some closure for sure. Okay, is there anything else you need to know, JV, before I move on to the next person? Concha, I think I'm gonna try to go to. I'm kind of curious about Stabworthy's question, because Stabworthy asked if I was demonic. So I'm a little curious what Stabworthy's spirit guide has to say. I'm kind of gonna go that one, because it kind of feels like your energy's okay, Concha. Like you got a little bit of a wobble. You got a little bit of a, I want reassurance that every step I take is going to be good and this real estate's actually good for me. But all I can say right now, quickly, shortly, is that it's not about every single action step you take being in perfect alignment and perfect harmony. It's trusting your discernment. Okay, JV's good. Okay, can you channel my spirit guide? Is that how it works? I'm still a bit confused, I think. That's okay. Welcome to the spiritual world. Welcome to the show. I love newbies. I have spirit guides that I kind of have access to. George, Sophie, Daniel, a few others. But everyone also does have their own spirit guide. And you just think of it like it's a fairy godmother looking out for you. So they have an outside perspective looking down on earth. So most of the time I see their advice very helpful in terms of emotionally, so that you can like move on and move forward in life. Every once in a while though, I do think the spirit guides don't understand what it's like to, I'm on earth, I need to eat, I need to pay rent. So they're like, just feel good and manifest your next job. It's like, okay, but I need to eat now. So, I'm practicing listening English and your accent is really good. Oh, wow. I didn't even know I had an accent. Well, I'm glad this is helping. Welcome, Absent. Okay, so let me go Stabworthy. Stabworthy's spirit guide. Oh, you got a couple. There's one main one working with you right now. It's interesting. I've never seen an image like this before, Stabworthy. I've always seen energy coming from spirit guides into the back of a person, or like every once in a while to the front of a person. But your energy is out of your heart and going back around to them. Okay. What do you have to say to Stabworthy? We have to be blunt. You need to move on. It's no good for you anymore. No good, no good. We don't know how to say it any more simple. You need to move on, and you keep trying to force and make it work. Are you willing to hear our message? Whoa, that was some interesting energy. Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Well, welcome to the show, first of all. I do the show Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It is free mini reads. Super chats do get priority. We're kind of at the very tail end of today's show, though, so I do want to wrap up with Stabworthy. Can you come back tomorrow? Because that definitely does sound... That sounds worrisome. What I can tell you is... Well, hey, Stabworthy, write your comment. I'm focused on you, okay? Crystal, don't put your focus on, is he plotting against me? What is he plotting against me? Put your focus on the universe. I got to move forward. You got to help me let go of this guy. You got to help me attract a new love. I'm manifesting right now, being able to more focus on my present life and my present happiness. So I am being guided to all things that help me be more grounded right now and focused on my life as well as my friendships. That might mean reaching out to friends. That might mean making new friends. I need help putting my focus on that. I hope that like briefly helps, Crystal, until you can go back tomorrow. Ah, Stabworthy got a like and subscribe. Okay, but Stabworthy, it is the end of the show. But so, do you have any questions, comments based on your reading? Anything that else that you want to know? Like, you got it? I hope you do like and subscribe. Come back. I love helping people who are new to spirituality. And don't forget, guys, if you would like to meet your own spirit guide or master the law of attraction to manifest your dreams, there is a link to a free mini course on manifesting, as well as the free meditation to meet your spirit guide. You just click the link, put your name and email, and I send it straight to your inbox. Oh, I thought it was a rhetorical question. Yes, I want to hear everything and anything else you have to say. Shoot, I need to focus on one person because sometimes I'll forget. Okay, Stabworthy. All we can say right now is that you really do need to move on. You really need to consider being able to move on. We don't see you at a point right now where you're actually willing to move on. We would just like to plead with you to be willing to consider, what would my life be like if I did move on? What other opportunities are there for me, universe? What are other ways my life could look right now? Can you be open to the possibilities of seeing other ways your life can be playing out? If you can do that, it will move your energy significantly, and it will be able to come in through much more strongly toward for you and guide you to be at a place of more peace, harmony, content, and maybe one day happiness. Okay, Stabworthy, I hope that helped. Lakesview, come back. Yeah, Lakesview, come back. That sounds rough what you're going through. Sounds like everyone is in some huge transition right now. Min made it. I'm glad you popped in to say hi. Thank you, Min. All right, everyone, lots of love. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.